You know when you wake up in the morning and you go to press your snooze button, but on the iPhone there is another button that says stop. And I woke up and I pressed the stop button rather than the snooze button. And when I normally leave by about 8 o'clock, I woke up at 8:30. That wasn't the best time. Well, it's about 7 o'clock. Time for me to go home. It's been a long day. Although, admittedly, I did come in pretty late today, so I'm just paying it for it on this end. Whoop, whoop. Yay! Well, hello, how are you today on this rainy day in Sydney? It was started out so hot today. When I walked out of the house, it was like walking out into a sauna. And then by the end of the day, it was like this. Awesome, this is great. My brain is very exhausted from talking to everybody about this whole thing that's happening with the Women's March and all the things that have come up. I mean, arguing about left or right. Don't know why I care. It's just really fun stuff to kind of look into. Yeah, but look, I'm not going to get into it today because my brain is exhausted. I want to talk about something a bit more cheerful. I want to talk about the new Star Wars movie that's coming out. Star Wars, nothing but Star Wars. So Lucasfilm just released the title for the new Star Wars movie, which is called The Last Jedi. Now, some people have been freaking out about the title because it actually came in red, which denotes that somebody might die. If you look at some of the previous movies, Revenge of the Sith and Return of the Jedi, those titles were both in red and a Skywalker died in each of them. So people are a bit concerned in this latest installment that perhaps Luke Skywalker is going to die. Well, we don't know yet. Now there's a couple of things I'm hoping to get from this movie. One is that I hope there is a face-off between Kylo Ren and Luke Skywalker. Now, it's going to be an epic battle. I mean, these guys, former master versus former apprentice, and then Kylo Ren has turned to the dark side. We're going to deal with the fact that how did Kylo Ren betray Luke Skywalker? What was it that basically drove Luke Skywalker to basically go into hiding? I mean, this is all kind of the stuff that we want to hear in this movie, and I hope they kind of flesh that out a bit more. I really hope they don't cliffhanger us again. Again, guys! Duh, we only got Luke Skywalker in the last few seconds of The Force Awakens. That was really annoying. And he didn't even have a line. Look, I hope there's a bit of montage-y kind of Rey training with Luke. Would love to see that. I hope he does the whole Yoda training sequence with her, teaches her how to use the Force and all that kind of jazz, which I think will be kind of cool. There is a little bit of a rumor that possibly, spoiler, you have 3 seconds to tune out in 3, 2, 1, that possibly Rey is Ben Kenobi's daughter. Now that would be kind of cool. Then the other question would be, when did Obi-Wan hook up with somebody? I guess he spent a lot of time on Tatooine, so we don't know. Maybe he had a chance to have a daughter, he started a family, but he was a hermit, right? Like, where did his family come from? He was very lonely on Tatooine. I hope we find out a little bit more about Snoke and what the extent of his power is. Is he a Sith Lord? Is he just a random dude in a cloak? Is he just Andy Serkis hiding behind a mask? We don't know. These are the questions we want to know. I would hope that Luke Skywalker gets a good chunk of story in this one. Although, I'm interested to see what Princess Leia plays in this movie, because from all the accounts that I've heard that she has quite a big role in this movie, so I'm not sure what kind of role she'll play. It'd be obviously great to see Carrie Fisher back on screen, because obviously losing her last year was really tragic. Man, we lost a princess, guys. Look, I'm looking forward to seeing what comes out of these movies. They're very, very cool, and I like this new era of Star Wars. Look, I know they're Disneyfying all these things, but I don't care. They're good. These Star Wars movies are good, and did I mention I love Rogue One? I really, really like Rogue One. I gotta get back into the screenwriting side of things. I'm reading this book at the moment called Save the Cat. It's one that I've always heard about. This one's pretty good. I read a lot of screenwriting books. I probably should put a lot of that into practice at some point. I'm up to this point about log lines. Yeah, I'm gonna try pitching some log lines to you in the future and see what you guys think about it. I would love some real feedback about some of these ideas. But I need to practice. Thanks for listening, guys, and I'll see you next time. Look, you've requested it, now you get it. This is my housemate, Alex.
Hey.
How are you feeling?
Single, ready to mingle.
Well, there you go. Aaron, are you happy now? He's in the vlog.
I'm not mingling with you, Aaron.
No.
Sorry.
You're a great guy, but we don't want to mingle.
No.
No. We don't work that way.
No.
No, just him and I mingle.
All right, no more comments.